以大家人已经到了，客人到了。Hi, you alright?
Good darling, how are you?
Very good.
Drinks will be served in 1 second.
Yo， 大家好，我是在中国长大，在北京念到初一，然后回到了英国的小马。
大家好，我叫兰西，我是马克思的妈妈，在安徽大学上课。耶！在进到北京生活了16年，有2个孩子，马克思和 Dio。Walter 是我的英国孩子。
今天呢，我们来聊聊上周末都发现了什么事儿。Over here is some more prep. Got going on.
上周我有7个很好的一些朋友来我们家吃饭。
Hello. How's it going?
因为他们很喜欢中国菜，但是一直没有尝一尝马克思做的菜。
对，
所以我让马克思给我们做饭。
现在时间是1点，我们的客人今天6点来，这是我的 list of things to do。Wish me luck, guys！ 大家如果看了上一期视频，可能会知道我有这个在家里做私房厨师的创业 idea。我已经有2个朋友 Henry 和查理做了一个白薯
combo.
This is your payment for the food today.
Hope you guys at home are trying these squid noodles.
这一次呢，是我第一桌付钱的顾客。
对，我的朋友都给他付钱了，我也付钱了。
本来呢，我是想拍一个 vlog， 但是
太忙了，
脑子里有各种各样的乱七八糟的，又要想做饭，又要想介绍，然后 plating， 我 make everyone happy， 就我脑子太多东西了。还有3个小时，客人就到。现在的情况就是我全部的菜都做了一半。加油加油 ！Hello, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. It's what you say to it.
我没有想到你紧张或者什么的，我看你就是表的挺好，
表现
挺好的，然后我看你做饭介绍都很顺利的。
Nice one, Mum. Looks great. Can you sneak me a gin and tonic by any chance?
Tonic.
There's something there.
There is tonic. It doesn't work.
Hello, chef.
Hello. How you doing?
You're good looking. This is so tiny.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Had to
How's the chef's work? Yeah.
keep
yeah,
it
yeah.
good.
How did it go today? Good?
Good, yeah, it went well. It's good. It's something I want to start doing, so. Yeah. It's a good little tester. I've got it all laid out.
Oh.
So I might have a beer to pick me up.
我的朋友都很满意，觉得很好。
那太好了。
我也有几个人说我1天都没有吃饭，我等待今天晚上的菜，然后他觉得很好吃。
我觉得这个事儿很好，然后我还是很想给大家分享这个经历。我决定跟妈妈坐下来复盘一下，
也可以决定这个 idea 成功不成功。
成功不成功？
我就问你，
成功不成功 ？Question number 1， 这个事儿是怎么开始的？我一直很想做这个私房厨房 private chefing， 我爸爸妈妈非常支持我 ，and we basically wanted to figure out a way that we could do it。
因为有很多人就是请客，他不想做饭了什么的，想请别人过来给他们做饭。我的建议是先用一些朋友们试一试，看看有什么问题啊，你要准备什么样的东西，你没想到的事情，就是试一试。然后我们的朋友都想吃你的菜，所以我觉得正好我发了好几个人，然后他们很多人都想过来，但是我们因为这个桌子比较小，
对，
我只能有6。
But wait,
但是
you'll find out later why this is a problem.
Obliviate.
我一共设计了5道菜，有点那种 fine dining style。然后我的主意是每一道菜都有一个小小的故事。第一道菜做锅贴，因为我是在青岛最开始长大了。我现在包锅贴，大家现在是5点45，客人们快到了，饺子包完了。Who's ready?
Oh, it smells nice. Oh, yeah, it does. It smells
Right, so these are prawn, kimchi, mushroom, chive pot stickers. These are from Qingdao where I grew up, so these are my favourite breakfast. And everyone's got a little dipping sauce and there's some chili oil there if you like. 第二道菜我做的干锅花菜。我的干锅花菜，我提前用那个虎皮尖椒烹饪方法去烹饪了。So I basically charred them up a little bit, added some water, steam, like just a little bit cooked. 这一道菜呢，我觉得是一个很好的 appetizer，它会开胃，然后很多吃素吃肉的人都很喜欢。And that's another point that you'll learn more about later. Bloody vegetarians. Anyway. 第三道菜是 cold salad 拍黄瓜，因为我觉得每一个老外都很爱吃拍黄瓜，对吧？
对，
老外都很喜欢拍黄瓜，对不对？大家，我说的不对吗？
我们也都会做的。
大家都会做，但是大家人做的不一样，对吧？
你想说是做的不对
？No， 我说maybe 没有正确方式。你去中国每家都做的不一样，大家都很喜欢吃拍黄瓜，so that was my cold starter salad.
Yeah.
这个完了就是我们的 main course, and the idea was 让它更重一些，配着米饭就会让大家吃饱，感觉很 full. 我要做一个红烧牛肉，用高压锅大概2个小时 should be finished. This is red braised short rib. This is a famous Sichuanese dish. Sichuanese food is famous for being super spicy. This is very warming from the numbing spicy. I hope you enjoy. 然后我妈妈提到了很多朋友是吃素，所以我又加了一个 main course， 鱼香茄子
，which is one of my favorite. 最后一道菜是我们的甜点，我做了意式椰奶奶冻，加上草莓和芝麻。对，大家现在是最恐怖的一个时刻，我要开始挑战我的甜点。马天才创意厨房意式奶冻汤圆。Here we are, guys. The dessert.
It looks amazing. I'll give it a good What is this?
Around this time in China, it's called Yuan Xiao Festival, and you have to eat these mochi balls. Yeah, so the little round eyeball-looking things are black sesame mochi balls.
Amazing.
I like the panna cotta and the twist. Yeah. This could be your signature dish.
I haven't tried it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's delicious. You need to give me the recipe for this now.
Yeah. 发生了一个小小的问题，我妈妈的朋友到我们家了，他们先喝一杯酒啊，聊一聊好久没见啊，你怎么样啊？然后呢，我妈妈把盘子放到桌子上，他们坐下来，哎，怎么少一个盘子？
我突然发现
没加他自己，结果是7个人加上你。
Take people. I don't know.
You were doing the.
Take will get you a takeaway. Please don't tell Ian that I've miscalculated the people.
You just didn't count yourself, darling. That's how selfish you are.
That's really good. Let's go with that. Or maybe I just can't count.
I think we can count. At least a 7.
不好意思。
所以我们怎么解决了？非常简单，中午吃的西红柿炒鸡蛋，我做了好多，所以我把西红柿炒鸡蛋也加上去了。
我很喜欢那个西红柿炒鸡蛋。
对对对，大家都很喜欢。但是其实我从开始就对我多做了很多吃的 ，just in case。
是有一个问题，甜点不够了，我吃上了那么多。
所以大家没有受伤，只有我妈妈受到了一点伤。Sorry.
You're just gonna have to make me a new one.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I had a little bit left, and she got to try it.
It was so good. It was the best. It was very interesting. 我有一个意见，你做一个视频，就是给大家给看做这个菜，
行，如果大家想看的话，可以扣1。
It was an interesting combination between Western and Eastern sort of cuisine. I've not seen a dessert like that. It was very good.
那 Thank you so much。这顿饭的制作难点是什么？最难的地方是，我想把全部的东西都准备好，like that's how I'm used to it。但是做这个 supper club， 大家要坐下来，我要现场做。
然后你做的这一次是西方和 Asian style mix because it wasn't all the dishes like in Chinese meals. Very often, you know, a lot of the dishes come
Same
together.
Yeah.
While you were trying to stagger it a little bit more
Oh, yeah,
like
true.
the Western style.
So
like,
yeah， 我的方式是 like a fine dining
or like
style
a fine dining sort of
set
taster.
menu.
Yeah.
Get a taste of everything. 我觉得下次我可以更多的去 experiment and research. I'll have like 2 things at the same time that go together.
I think everybody enjoyed how you brought the dishes and did a little introduction and, you know, the little story that this is from your childhood and this and that. It was good and everybody tried and then the next dish came. Rather than everything at the same time may have been confusing for them, but
Yeah.
I think you're right. You could maybe do like all the starters and
Yeah.
then all the main. Anyway, but this is why you do this, to try it out. 大家非常满意，觉得非常好吃，都吃饱了。都觉得肚子太饱了。只有一个人跟我说，他非常想吃麻婆豆腐，但是 vegan 的 style。
下次一定下次。
Brighton, there's a lot of vegan and vegetarian people, so maybe the menus need to be a bit more catered to vegetarians.
Yeah, okay, that's good criticism.
Because there's a lot of great vegetarian dishes, Chinese dishes, and then
中餐 is like 素食。
I bet you like the meat
大王
ones.
Come on,
Ian.
Dad. 首先自我介绍。
If I'm going to speak Chinese, I need a Qingdao beer. Yang Boshi.
What do you
You
mean?
said I'm Yang Borsche, and you went.
Well, I was
"Ooh."
surprised you understood who, but you know what 你是谁 means, right?
我的妈呀！我是你的爸爸，你知道吗？
你是我的爸爸是吗
对，
？OK， 行。你在中国多少年？
我23年，
你为什么去中国？
工作，
你在哪里认识妈妈？
在哪里？是北京，2001。
然后 happily ever after 对吧？
是的，
对，好。Fast forward. Today 我们要坐下来问你一个问题：爸爸妈妈和我都是怎么看这个 idea？
我想是非常好的想法，非常好，
非常好，
非常好，
谢谢。
是我的想法，知道吗？
哦，对，每个好的想法都是你的想法。
非常好的，非常好。
Can you add anything in Chinese? Do you need to switch?
我想，为什么你的做饭好？但是我开车，好老婆去，很长时间，回来回去，对，你说对了。这个麻烦一点。我想你做饭找朋友在这里吃饭，或者你去一个地方，他们吃饭，这个挺好。
哇塞
Actually, that wasn't bad.
，Oh, so good.
你不
It was very
你不
basic,
英
very
文，你不英文，你说中文。
这是杨博士话，
杨博士话，
对。
杨博士活
行
没问题。
该你了。
我也觉得挺好的，因为我觉得有机会。Brighton 是一个
布莱顿，
布莱顿，
对
是一个，就是说很多旅游人过来这里玩，他们过来在这过什么活动啊什么的，可以进一个 shed 过来做菜，机会有很多。
还有你应该你做不是就是就做饭知道吗？怎么说呢？一个讲故事，一个他们一个讲故事。这个饭什么意思？为什么你喜欢这个？谁吃这个？中国的什么著名的地方？这个意思非常有意思。
哇塞，你的中文太好了，
真的，我告诉你啊，
在哪里学的？
在北京，北京出租车告诉我。
可以。我自己呢，我觉得是个很好的方法去挣钱，但是跟我爸爸说的一样，因为我爸爸一直跟我一起开车，
对，
送吃的，然后很麻烦。
我不要说很麻烦，不好意思，但是如果很长时间，可能是饭不热，这个有问题。如果我给你钱，我是客人，给你钱，打电话，WhatsApp，你过来饭，然后不热，不高兴。
对，
对你来说也比较麻烦。
对我来说
累
麻烦，对你们来说麻烦，然后对我们的客人有可能麻烦。如果我们迟到，饭不热，但是我自己觉得是一个很好的方法，让我呈现我的梦想。
你的梦想是什么
我的梦想是开餐车，
？Just to travel around and
Pop-ups
do pop-ups。
更自由。这个方法可以让我有 connections 关系，对吧？
对，关系
So
非常重要，非常。
大家可以在弹幕里评论里告诉我们你的想法，然后评价一下我爸的中文、我妈的中文和我的中文谁的好。
好，
谢谢。
不用客气。
既然是创业，目标是盈利，那么请算一下这顿饭的成本开销，算算是否回本了。So
我也想知道
有没有挣钱？
我也想知道有没有挣钱，因为我知道我没有。
那我就不算你
I'm
，right？
kidding
我算6个人，
应该算我吧。
7个人。
Do you want me to calculate for you?
No, I'm gonna do it myself. 35, 7, 5, 7, 35, 3, 7, 21, 245，
Wow，
对吧？对吧？大家245磅，
快250了。
快250了。我花了50到60磅。
Yeah, because you had some of the stuff already.
245 minus 60磅是185。OK。最后一个问题，你的下一桌是什么时候 ？I mean, like maybe in a couple weeks. We just have to plan it, get some more people
How are you going to promote it?
with you. You gonna help me?
Should I just promote it to my circle of friends? You need to try to spread out a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
If you create a menu, I can help you.
行 So, first step， 做一个菜单 with 素的麻婆豆腐。
I can definitely get you 6-7 people.
大家如果有什么意见、主意、ideas， 也可以跟我们分享。My DM's always open.
I've got an idea. The one I want to do next, maybe slightly different. I want to do an oyster party.
I'd love to do an oyster party.
Yeah.
So-
Should I organize that next, maybe?
Let's do that. Oysters and mapo tofu.
It's like
Or
a
mapo
really-
tofu in the
Could
oyster.
you do oysters and then some side dishes, and one of them is mapo tofu, and people can just scoop a little bit in their like little leaf or something, you know? Like just
think
make
we
it a
could-
bit more interesting.
OK， 大家 ，this is going all over the place. So， 我觉得今天挺成功的，希望大家可以给我留个赞点。哦 ，OK， 不错。希望大家喜欢这期视频，别忘了点赞、关注、留评论、收藏、鼓励。Love you guys， 下期再见，拜拜。
我是以前在安徽大学，Pleasure blue。
We've got carrots on the bottom there, and Walter just like, I was petting him, and I was like, "What are you doing, Walter?" And he walked past a little box of carrots and just stole one and ran off.
Maria's going to China, by the way, man. For a travel thing.
In Beijing for 2 days, or 3 days, and then we're going to fly down to Yangshuo.
He's going to Yangshuo. I haven't been to Yangshuo.
It's beautiful.
Oh, right.
Oh wow, really big pictures. Cycling. Good. It's good. It's like 7 hours of hiking. 5 hours of cycling. It's like a little bit holiday for me. Yeah, I'm not ready to cycle on a bit. And then it's like day to day.